Good day to you, dear parents. I hope you're having a nice time. You're welcome back to our channel. Today I'll be discussing something very interesting and quite important, and it's communication between a parent and a child. You might wonder, why do I need to communicate with my child? After all, this child just needs to hear sit, go, come, bring it, and those little words. However, communication is quite interesting and very important, and it should not be taken for granted. Please stay with me as I tell you some things on the acronym PARENT. We have P, A, R, E, N, and T. Before I go into the acronym, communication is exchange of information, exchange of words between a sender and a receiver through a medium or a channel, and at the end of every communication there must be a feedback. You can then begin to wonder, why does this process feel so long between my child and I? You as the parent are the sender, whether as the dad, as the mom, or any of the guardians or caregivers, and the child is the receiver. Right from when a child is in the womb, the child can hear, the child can pick signals, the child can understand what you want him or her to understand. And then you have the means of sending across this information. It could be non-verbal. As you know, our African parents, there used to be times when you have visitors at home, and when they give you an eye, you know you are supposed to leave that place. Or when they look at you one way, you know you've overstepped your boundaries. And then there is word of mouth communication, where you tell a child what to do and you expect that child to do that. Back to our acronym PARENT. P is for politeness and positive words. You may think, why do I need to be polite to my child? I'm the one that gave birth to that child. However, being polite is very important. Children pick words very, very quickly, and positive words will help a child to stay positive. Maybe some of you are experiencing negativity today, but you never can tell if it was because of the words that your parents said to you. But whenever you keep telling a child, no, mommy, can I have this? No. Daddy, can I have this? No. Mommy, I want to go to the bathroom? No. Daddy, I want to eat food? No. When you keep on telling a child no, 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 it's very easy for the child to pick that word no. And when you ask a child, how are you? Instead of the child to say, yes, I'm fine, the first thing the child will say is no. When you ask the child, are you hungry? Even if the child is hungry, the child will say no. That is the effect of positive words. Please be polite to your child. We teach children to say please, thank you, and I'm sorry. But if you as a parent don't use these words as often as possible, this child will not be able to pick those words. That is the letter P. The letter A, accommodating. Children love attention. Children love attention. They love you to carry them. They want you to cuddle them. They want to sleep on your chest. They want to play with your fingers. They want to play with your toes. They want to play with your hair. And there are some times when you are tired, you don't want a child to disturb you. But part of communication is accommodating that child. You understand the child, you accommodate the child. When the child is crying, you don't just send the child packing. You don't just send the child away and say, don't disturb mommy, don't disturb mommy. However, if mommy or daddy is not in a good mood, part of being accommodating is telling the child that, I'm not in such a good mood. Could you please give me some time? And you'll be surprised that the child will understand. But then, if you are not accommodating, the child will feel very bad. R, relationship. Children are human beings, and just as you, daddy or mommy, wants to have a relationship with mommy or daddy and with your friends, children want a relationship. Children don't want you to just leave them in the background. Children don't want you to feel as if they don't exist. Imagine you go out and you greet someone and the person doesn't answer you. I know you will most likely feel bad. So also a child will not like it when he or she is trying to relate with you and you are not responding. Children love relationships. They love to be able to talk with you. They love to be able to ask questions and you answer them. And children who cannot talk yet, they love to be able to tap you and you will respond with a nod, or you will respond by shaking your head. But don't forget, I've said, use positive words and don't use no too many times. Letter E, excitement. Show excitement when your children are around you. That's part of communication. When a child comes to you and you're always wearing a long face, or when a child comes to you and you are smiling with somebody around, and as soon as you see the child, you're like, what? What do you want? That registers in the mind of the child, and after some time, the child will not come to you for anything. So please show some excitement. Your child comes home from school and the child brings in a workbook, and the workbook has the drawing of maybe David and Goliath, or the child has the drawing of daddy and mommy wearing the same kind of clothes. No matter how ugly you might think the picture is, please show excitement. Oh wow, you did this in school? This is beautiful. You will be a very good artist. Show some excitement. Or when you go to church and it's Palm Sunday or Easter Sunday or Christmas, and your child brings something home from children's department, please show some excitement. Let the child know that he or she is loved. Let the child know that he or she can do something that will be nice. Don't shun the child. Don't throw the child to the background. Don't make the child feel like mommy or daddy does not like me. Even if the child cannot speak yet, the child understands when you are excited and when you are moody. And I know parents will relate when they are feeling cranky or they are not so excited, and your child comes with a lot of excitement, and when you shun the child or tell the child to keep quiet, the child just goes very sober, goes to play, goes to cry, or goes to sleep. Please show some excitement. Never shout down at a child. That is the letter N. Do not shout at a child. Children can be a handful. Sometimes children can be annoying. Some other times children can be very restless or not know when to play. But please be polite enough to tell the child to stop playing rough. Be polite enough to tell the child to do something else instead of playing with the gas cooker. Never shout on that child. The more you shout on a child, it dampens the child psychologically. And at the end of the day, the child will be scared as the child grows to respond to anything. Imagine a child that wants to say something and you shout at the child, keep quiet. You shout at the child to keep quiet today. You shout at the child to keep quiet tomorrow. You shout at the child to keep quiet day after tomorrow. At the end of the day, the child will not want to say anything again. The child will start thinking, well, if I say this, mommy will shout at me. Or if I say that, daddy will shout at me. And little by little, the child psychologically goes down. The child will not want to say anything. The child will be feeling somehow and will not want to talk. Please never shout at the child. The last one, letter T, tolerance. Tolerance is very similar to accommodating your child. But then accommodating might be short term. It might be a short span thing. But tolerance is long term. Tolerance is more like endurance. These children will be children for only a short while. By the time they are age 6, age 7, age 8, age 9, and also when they become teenagers, they will not be around to shout mommy and daddy. Before you know it, they are off to secondary school, they are off to the university, and they are no more children. So please tolerate your children. When they have questions, kindly answer them. And questions that you don't know answer to, let the child know, mommy doesn't know this, daddy doesn't know this, but mommy can look this up and get back to you. Please tolerate your child. Again, let me take the acronym from the beginning. Letter P, politeness and positive words. Letter A, be accommodating. R, relationship. Have a good relationship with your child. E, excitement. Be excited at those things that your child is doing. Show some love. N, never shout. Do not shout down at a child. Do not shout down on your child. And letter T, tolerance. Don't forget, tolerance is longer than accommodating. It is about endurance. Thank you for watching our channel today. I hope you've learned one or two things. Till I come your way again next time, keep being a wonderful parent.